Hi, how are you today? It is about 5:45, which we're getting our happy hour started a little bit late, but you should be nearing the end of your Zoom-filled day. I don't know about you, but I spent my day on a Zoom class, and it's really hard when it's raining outside and you're taking a class and, you know, nap time calls. But I pushed through, and I actually got some work done today, and I had a showing on my house. Not my house, but one of my listings. Anyway, I'm pretty excited about that because right now showings are going smoothly, but you know, it feels good. It feels like you got picked at, you know, the dance or something, or picked to be part of a team. Anyway, it is cocktail hour, and my husband is out taking Clyde for a walk. He asked me to join him, and I said, I have something really important to do. I need to make us martinis. So that is what I'm doing right now. I am going to make a blueberry mint martini. So probably not traditional, but nonetheless going to be fun. So I'm going to use gin. We don't buy small bottles of alcohol in our family. We buy large bottles. So there's that. And extra dry vermouth. Normally you would put olive juice in there, but neither my husband or I like olives, so we're not going to do that. And you can use vodka, but I prefer some gin. So anyhow, I'm going to get started. Now I've got my shaker out, and I'll give it a shake a little bit in a minute. But I'm going to first muddle my vegetables. I've got some fresh mint that I'm going to use. I'm just going to strip the leaves and put them in my little jar here. Normally you would just put the ice in and pour everything over it, but I'm going to do something a little bit different because I like to puree my fruits that I use. I find it to be a little bit more tasty, gives a lot more flavor. And you can muddle it, you can use a traditional muddler, and that's all fun and games, but it's a lot of work. And I like things to be a little bit easier. So I'm putting in probably 3 stems of mint, and I've got my fresh, not organic blueberries because we don't have a Trader's Joe here, and even if we did, I probably wouldn't shop there because it's expensive. And Publix is way better. So I've got fresh blueberries. See? Putting them in my little jar here. And I'm going to squeeze just a little bit of lime juice in my shaker. And if you didn't know this trick, it's really good to microwave your limes or your citrus before you squeeze it, because you can get more juice out of it. So just pop it in the microwave by itself for about 15 seconds. Roll it on the counter like you would to kind of deshell an egg, and then give it a good squeeze and you'll get much more juice. Oh. I'm going to pour in a little bit of simple syrup because I don't know if you know, but sometimes blueberry is a little tart, and Jeremy likes his drinks on the sweet side. So now again, you can use a muddler and just, you know, muddle away. But I am going to use my handy dandy Cuisinart thing. It's going to be a little noisy. Lots of juice there. And one of the things that I like about this so much is you just pop off the top and throw it in the sink and set it aside. Alright, now that that's done, if you did not know, you need about 2.5 ounces of gin or liquor. If you want to use vodka, you can, for a martini. So because I'm making 2, I'm going to put in 5 ounces. And if you don't have a little glass like this that tells you how many ounces, just estimate. I mean, really, who's judging? At this point, nobody. This is a judgment-free zone. It's all about just loving on each other right now, safely. And I am going to use just a little bit of vermouth. If you don't like vermouth, don't use it, but you don't need that much. Really, the recipe calls for about a teaspoon per the 2.5 ounces of gin that you use, but I'm not a huge fan, so I'm just going to use a tad bit. That's it. Now, because I used my container to do my mixing, I don't have any ice in it, so I'm going to pour my ice in. this really fancy shaker that one of my agents bought me a couple years ago, and I love it. Do it like that, it feels better. Now, you're just gonna pour it in your martini glass. Sometimes you gotta move the ice around a little bit to get all that liquid out of there. Yummy. Now, if you like lemons over limes, it's a great balance to the blueberry and mint flavor. I'm just a lime girl. I prefer coconuts with my limes, but cheers. Oops. Oh God, that's good. Wow, that's really good. It's so good I'm actually wearing it now. Anyhow, I hope you all have a good night.